Hey guys!
Alright, we're here to do the second video on this Monday double header. This is a Patreon request from this picture right here. Ask us to check out a band called Khors with the song Beneath the Keen Edge of Time. Khors, the call of the mountains. I hope it's not light. I hope this is full-blown, filled with calories to the rim.
They have actual Khors.
I think they have the regular and then they have the Khors Light.
I only hear about Khors Light. I never hear about normal Khors.
Wow, now you're making me wonder if there is a normal Khors. I mean, why would you have a light one and not have the regular?
The normal one, yeah.
You would think that if you have light, you're going to have light. That's like having Diet Coke and not having regular Coke.
Exactly.
You can't have one without the other. So I think there is a regular Khors and then there's Khors Light.
They just don't promote it as much.
I think they put all their eggs in one basket and that was the Khors Light. Call of the Mountains. And the can changes color when it's cold enough for you to drink. Have you ever seen that on the commercial?
No, I haven't. I thought they were just like silver.
No, isn't that Silver Bullet? I don't know. But I think there's one of them, there's like the mountain range, and the mountains change color depending on how cold the can is, so you know if it's good or not for you to drink it.
Wow.
It's really cool, actually, when you think about it. I mean,
wow.
Just another marketing idea. I mean, like you need any help with your boozing.
I don't even
like,
think you
add
really
that to
care
the picture.
About
you don't want to drink a warm beer. I mean, there's nothing worse than warm beer.
That's true.
Seriously, so you really want it cold. By the way, speaking of warm beer, well, not speaking of warm beer, but thinking of Khors and thinking of beer, I just want to say this. I had two friends of mine when I was in high school going into an alcoholic coma for over drinking at parties.
You can go to a coma for drinking?
Yeah. If you could drink so much to the point where you go into a coma.
Wow.
It's called an alcoholic coma. Then they have to have their stomach pumped to get all the alcohol out. Now, one of them, we lost him at the party. Like, we lost the guy, right? And then the next day, he wasn't home. And when we went there to call him to go do something, he wasn't there. We're like, what the fuck is he? Last time we saw him was at the party. So we lost him. So we went around town looking for him. We found him at the fountain. Like, there's this fountain, not in the middle of the town, but like in a very central place in the town.
Do I know where it is, or...
No, I don't.
It's not there anymore.
No, it's still there, but there's no water there now. It's just the fountain is there, but there's no running water. But anyways, he was butt naked, laying down on the fountain. That's where we found him. So yeah, I don't even know how he got there.
Was he just out?
He was completely out. Completely out. And the funny thing is, it took us half a day to find him. So people were passing by the fountain, and seeing a naked dude in the fountain.
No one batted an eye.
Not one single person called the cops or 911 or a family member or whatever.
People are walking by. I remember when I was young, just
like it puzzles my mind that people were, and it's not like a part of town that people don't walk by. No, people walk by. How do you see a naked dude in a fountain and you don't think that it's a good idea to call somebody?
Yeah, because it's
what the fuck? It was not even summertime. It was like May, April. So it's not like it was August and he was just refreshing himself because it's like plus 40. Anyways, we're getting completely sidetracked on this one. You ready for this? Khors? Khors? All right. right. Can I go first?
Can I just say one thing?
Okay, go ahead.
Did you notice the pocket watch was it was branded? They had a Khors branded pocket watch.
Yeah, before he flipped it, it was on
It
the
had
cover.
the name, yeah. And it fit the whole look. I was gonna also say this is what happens when the musicians on the Titanic magically disappeared and reappeared now.
The guys on the Titanic, there was not a single guitar player. There were like violin, cellos.
They disappeared
accordion.
and they disappeared and then they reappeared and they're like, what are these instruments? They picked them up, naturally good at them, and then boom.
Naturally good. Wow.
And the
I don't
lead singer was the guy who was angry because the ship was going down and he was pissed off.
Okay, so now you
'Cause he wasn't gonna get paid
mentioned
from
the lead singer. Let me start off by saying this: the guy was channeling his inner Alexei Laiho. The way he was holding first of all the guitar. The guitar is a huge nod to Children of Bodom. Let's face the facts. And the way he was playing, like for anybody who ever seen either a music video or seen Children of Bodom live, that was totally Alexei. The way he used to
stance.
sit, the way he used to sit the guitar on his leg and he would play, like that was his trademark look. So I was like, when I saw this, there are some resemblances. The guy actually looks a little bit like him. So when I saw this video, I was like, wow, the guy must be a huge Children of Bodom fan, a huge Alexei fan.
I was not even wondering. I was wondering, Jesus, these guys, they have like a gimmick to them. That's what I thought at the start. Like, oh, these guys are
I thought the song was going to be all proggy. I thought there was going to be like a prog rock kind of track.
I thought it was going to be kind of prog rock, and they were just going to feel it as, what they were dressed as. But then right away, just out of nowhere, boom, then you see like the chains and all the black gear and their hair's down now, and the heavy vocals. Was not expecting that at all.
I know, but I wasn't a fan of the back and forth.
I was also, that's one of the things I wanted to say, is I wasn't a fan because
in the beginning, yes,
it was good,
and at the end
it was good.
But the one in the middle to me was overplayed. Like, why? Have that intro the way it is, that melodic dun, 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 dun. Have that as the intro, then have the heaviness of the song in the middle, and then go back full circle and let the song finish off with that same approach.
Also,
why the middle part? It just breaks the track.
Did you notice the whole video was this guy getting ready to go outside of his apartment building?
No, but did you read what it said at the end there? That the video is dedicated to these artists that used to live in this house, and they were all killed by Stalin.
Really?
Yeah, they were all. It was like these Renaissance artists. I guess they were like writers, painters, whatever, and they were prosecuted and killed by Stalin's. Well, not by him. But it's not like Stalin went in there and killed everybody, but he had a henchman.
He had a hand in the murder.
Yeah.
I gotta read that again. Then.
Yeah, at the end, because
I thought it was just in Russian, but then I saw the English.
No. In Russian is the beginning, is in terms of who mixed and not that I speak Russian, but I'm assuming it's like who mixed and mastered and whatever. And then the next screen tells you a little bit about the song and who they dedicated the song to.
I wish I could read Russian. It's like one of those. You always wish you could read a language.
Of all the things in the world you wish I wish I could read Russian.
Well, no, because
I wish I had a bigger dick. I think that's a more thing to wish for.
But I think if you go like and you see Spanish, you can try sounding it out.
Spanish and Portuguese almost the same for me.
Exactly. Exactly. But you can sound out the words to make to speak. How am I supposed to sound this out? This is not a sounding out language. It's kind of like Korean. It's not.
It's kind of like Korean.
It's not a sounding out language. How am I supposed to sound out these symbols?
It's like, all right.
They have a backwards 3. I saw a bunch of those backwards 3s when we were in Finland, by the way. Like when we were in Kotka, I saw.
You're
closer to Russia.
You're close to the
border.
border.
I saw a bunch of those backwards 3s. I don't know what sound that makes, but I'm pretty sure it's not the sound.
It's a thug sound. I'm sure. Like
what?
The backwards 3s have a thug sound. There's 2 languages that I wish I knew for different reasons. One is Russian, one is German. Or one is Russian, the other is German. Russian because I want to sound gangster. And German because I want to sound like I'm pissed off all the time. So if I could learn those 2, my life would be complete. Because I feel like my life
German.
See, like I feel like my life on a day-to-day basis really the needle moves between gangster and being pissed off. So if I had those 2, then I could fully engage myself.
Portuguese you can be pissed off.
Oh, Portuguese just I know, but it's my own language. So I like to me it doesn't sound like anything. It sounds like me. Like I grew up there. Like it's my native language. So I can't dissect my own language. It sounds like normal. It sounds like everything else. But anyways, we're getting sidetracked from the song. I enjoyed the heaviness of the track. I enjoyed the track. I just don't like that switching between the two
then it felt
worlds.
overplayed.
It felt it to me it broke the track.
And I was scared because it felt overdone. Because they already used it before, then they broke it in, then they broke it in again, and for a minute I thought that they were going to bring it back at the end.
Oh, I thought so too. I thought the heaviness was going to come back again, and then they were going to bring it back again. Because there was about a minute and a half left, so I thought, oh, are they going to do some switcherooing going on again here? To me, it was a little bit overplayed. I would have liked them to have it at the beginning and then at the end. Like, kind of like going full circle, like I said, and then with the heaviness of the track right in the middle. I enjoyed the song, but it doesn't have that fluidity that I need to be engaged from the beginning all the way to the end. You know what I mean? It feels almost like one of those movies that you watch that has some good moments, but overall it's kind of like, it's kind of okay.
Yeah.
You know, like those movies that the funniest moments are in the trailer, and then when you watch the movie, you're like, oh, all right, I guess it's all right because I guess the best parts were already in the trailer.
Yeah.
It kind of has a little bit
but
of...
But that's what they do. That's how they get you.
I know. I just saw one this past weekend that was like that. The whole movie, I'm waiting for... Where's the funny stuff? All the funny stuff, I already had seen it. So it's like, I should have just watched the trailer and, cut my losses at that point. All right. Anything else you want to add to this?
I think we're...
So I think this is a Khors Light.
I wouldn't say it's a Khors Light. I'd say it's a normal Khors because Khors...
Why? A normal Khors has more calories. It has more substance.
Yeah, but Khors Light's also more out there. I feel like everyone knows Khors Light more.
So this is a regular Khors? So there's no Call of the Mountains?
There's no Call of the Mountains.
Okay, perfect. On that note, guys, come back tomorrow. We'll have more videos for you. See you guys.
See ya.